All right, let's go ahead and dive straight into this haircut. I'm really excited about this video. I cannot wait till y'all see the process and the outcome of this haircut. It has a lot of great, techniques in this video. So right off the back, all right, here we go. I'm, cleaning this beard, getting that real nice and clean so that when I do the razor later on, I can get a sharp line, and it's just better sanitary. Cleaning this is next to godliness, all right? I washed this hair before this, I didn't record that. So right now I'm just letting that hot towel sit on his face, and this is very relaxing. You should try it. All right, so right here, just drying off the beard. I'll leave a link to that blow dry in the description as well. All right, so straight in, I'm going with my magic clips, and I'm starting open. I'm not starting all the way closed because I don't like to really get that line too close to the skin right off the back, because sometimes it can be a little hard getting that line out when you're starting to fade. So I start open, and then I'm gonna go straight into close, but I'm gonna stop right underneath the initial line. That way I won't dig too much into the fade. So when the blend comes together, it'll be a perfect fade. All right, so right here, I'm closed now, and so I'm falling right underneath the first guideline that I set. And then I go in with the Slim Pro LIs, and I just get a lot closer, go ahead and taking the rest of the bottom off of that just to get it closer to the skin as possible. All right, so I'm just cleaning up all the way around the ears and bring them all the way around. So to finish this haircut out, I'm going to use my Ostrich Fast Feeds. Those are my favorite fading clippers of all time. All right, and you'll see on this next step when I'm starting with the 1.5, and I'm just going to start the debulk on the side, going up about 1/2 inch, and I'm flicking out. That way I won't have to worry about messing up the top part once I start to bring everything together. So right here I'm flicking out, C motion, just combing everything out, and I'm gonna just pretty much start with my clippers open, and I'm gonna work my way to close. And I'm gonna do a lot of trigger play with the clipper, with the lever, just going back and forth a lot, but basically still with the same structure that I usually keep when it comes to knocking out that line. So the whole goal is to knock out that line and blend it all together. And whenever you're fading, if this makes sense to you, everything is inside your zero. Everything is inside the gap when it comes to knocking out that line. So you just got to be careful when you're pretty much if you're going too high, you got to make sure that lever is all the way open, make sure you're flicking out. And then whenever you're doing your short blends, like when the lever is closed, you want to really focus on knocking the line out without going too high into the fade. So it's just about, once you learn that, you'll pretty much get it every time. Right here I got the 1.5, and like I said, I started opening, I'm working my way to close, and I'm just staying on that line the whole time. And every time that I go up higher, like I said, the lever is open, nothing changes. Right here I got the 16th guard, and I'm doing the same thing, starting open, and I go to close. If you pay close attention to my thumb, I'm going back and forth the whole time. And you'll pick up speed the more you start fading. It's just like second nature. After so long, it'll come to you really easy. But yeah, these are my favorite clippers when it comes to fading. I really like the look that it gives. It's a very forgiving clipper versus the Wall Seniors. Sometimes they can cut too close to me, they too choppy. I like a blend that takes time. I'm not a fast cutter, but I'm not a slow cutter at all. But I just like the way these clippers forgive when it comes to hitting certain areas. It's a very forgiving clipper. You gotta have patience when you're cutting with these clippers, because it just have a certain speed to the clipper, which is appropriate for a beginner, somebody who just like to finesse a haircut. But most of the time when I schedule people, I'm 45 minutes every time. I don't like to do 30 minutes because I did that for too many years. I don't like rushing my clients. Right here I got the lever open, and I'm just working out that blend As you can see, it's starting to come together. I'm playing with the lever. Every time I'm going higher, I open up the lever. Anytime I'm working on a little tight area, I close the lever, just because I'm trying to knock that line out. Right here, I do like a little bit of clip over comb. Something happened to the camera, so I didn't get to get all of this, but pretty much I went all the way around, getting anything that was coming through the comb. I'm tilting my comb outwards instead of laying it flat to the skin, because we're gonna leave some curls on top. All right, we're gonna sponge it at the end, and we're gonna leave some curls on top, and it's gonna look really good. Right here, I'm going back in with my 1/16 guard and just hitting any little dark areas. Right here, I just blend the beard in, playing with the lever, open and close. So I want to talk about something I said just a while ago. So when I schedule my clients, I usually have a 45-minute slot. So that includes like the shampoo, the razor, if they want enhancements, if they don't want enhancements, I usually do everything in 45 minutes. So that's time to wash and dry and then do the cut. But when I'm fading anything, especially like a ball fade, I like to be done around like 15 minutes. So that's generally like a good time to be done with your fades. Even like taper fades, any type of fade, for me, like I said, I just like to keep it 15 minutes. That way I'm around 15 minutes of just detailing and finishing the cut, because you want to finish all the way through on your cuts. That's how you really bring out the details. So you want to be very timely. So when that client come in, straight to the shampoo bowl, and then it's like boom, just go ahead and just dry it. And then when I start the fade, that's around 15 minutes, and then I have another 15 minutes left, and then that's just like detailing, working on the razor, making sure that I'm not missing any spots inside the fade or anything like that. So that's the timeline that I like to keep. All right, so right here, like I said, I like these clippers. I've been using them a lot lately, and I just like how free they are. I ain't got to worry about the cord. But the Andis TI liners is still my favorite clipper of all time. But I do like the convenience of these, especially if I'm traveling, or if you're like, just going anywhere on a road trip. These are a good trimmer to have just to keep the maintenance. All right, so right here, his corners are light. I wanted to add a little bit of enhancements to make it pop. And I just like the way it turned out. Like I said, when it comes to the enhancements, I like natural and I like enhanced. I like both. Really doesn't matter to me. I do whatever my clients ask. I've been cutting hair for a very long time before enhancements got really popular, and I don't see anything wrong with it. Especially if my client wants it, I'm going to provide it. Like, I'm not going to tell them no. Right here, that gummy gel, like some good stuff, man. I'll try to find the link and put it inside of this description. I got it from Amazon. Great product. I love how it styles the hair, and it has a pretty good hold, and it's alcohol free as well. So it's called gummy gel. Right here, I'm just finishing up the detail on this line, and you'll see right here how I add a little bit of enhancements to the beard to make it pop. I have a brown color, and it's not like black. It's like a honey brown or something like that, because he's a lighter complected guy, and I just thought this looked really good with his skin, because if it would have been like too black, it would have looked kind of super fake to me. But right here, just pretty much touching up the framework, and then I'm gonna follow back behind it with the razor. That's kind of how I like to do it. I don't like the spray on the beard because it doesn't last as long. This Kiss Color Express, it stains the skin really well, and it can last up to about 4 to 5 days if you really take care of it. And right here, I'm pulling that skin. I'm doing a dry shave on them. I didn't put any shave gel on it just because I like the look that it gives. And this is how I like to do it. So like I said, just make sure you pull that skin tight. Take your time, don't rush, and let that razor do the work. Try not to press too hard on the skin, all right? And then just in a moment, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Right here, I pull the skin back again and just kind of crisping it up just a little bit more. Ooh, that thing is crispy. How y'all liking it so far, man? Let me know in the comments. if y'all liking this haircut or not, man. I appreciate you just for watching. Even if you don't like it, I still appreciate you watching, man. Right here, you can see the hair falling off. It's really light. I mean, it's hard to kind of see a little bit, but it does make a difference, like to the human eye. Like it's some hair on his face, but it makes it really pop towards the end. And I'm gonna shape his beard up, just kind of make sure I get the loose ends on his beard. He's trying to grow it out. He wants his beard to be as wide as possible, so that's why I started where the enhancements are. I put it as wide as I could get it to where it looks natural, so when it grows in, it'll fall in place. All right here, I'm laying them back because I don't like to ask my clients to like bend their head back. Like I don't like them straining, so I rather recline the client and lean them back and then just make sure that I tighten up the line even more. I'm going to ask him to blow his cheek up, and I like to go against the grain on the cheekbone depending on like the client's skin. If they have decent skin, I'll go against the grain on the skin so that razor shave can last a lot longer. Right here, just cleaning up the beard, just getting the loose ends. Ooh, I really like this cut right here, y'all. I dropped the fade in the back, you know, this skin on the sides. Man, really like this cut right here. I couldn't wait to post it, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell. Ooh, look at that before and after. Ooh-wee. And there you go, man. This is the end. I appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all check out the channel, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next.